What is up, people? Matt here again. So before we start the video, spoiler warning for Attack on Titan or Shingeki no Kyojin. I will be talking about and discussing the manga and anime, more recent, the most recent stuff as well as old stuff. So if you haven't caught up to date completely, or if you're starting or if you plan to start it, just be warned that I will be talking about plot points and spoilers, so please do be wary of that. So title of this video will be Attack on Titan or Shingeki no Kyojin. Who is the ape titan or beast titan? Who's the real identity, if they have a real identity? Now, straight away, the ape or beast titan has the features of a human, like all other titan shifters, so it is extremely likely that they do actually have a human form. The features of the beast titan: looks like a somewhat middle-aged man. He wears glasses, got beard somewhat. So the best way to kind of try and deduce who the actual beast titan is to look towards characters in the series. So everyone originally thought that the beast titan was going to be Grisha, Jaeger, Eren's dad, and for a long time that sounded pretty plausible, because it is actually found out that the beast titan or the ape titan is actually the strongest titan in existence, and he actually created the first titans, I believe. Now, this is when it gets a bit weird, because the whole Grisha being the beast titan is totally debunked, because Grisha is dead and the ape titan's still around, so it obviously wasn't him. So who are other candidates for the identity of the beast titan? Well, for starters, it could be Annie's father. Well, for starters, this is probably the most likely person, to be honest. For starters, clearly her dad knew that she was a titan shifter, I'm assuming. When Annie was captured, or before she was captured, there was a flashback to her dad saying, I'll always be there for you no matter what happens. Just try to be strong. And he did somewhat look like the Titan. He did somewhat have features of the Beast Titan. Another thing is that the Beast Titan actually made a comment about rescuing Annie at some point, so it's probably safe to assume that the Beast Titan at least has some sort of connection with Annie. Being her father would be the most likely and plausible thing. Because even if you're a Titan, you probably want to save your daughter from being, captured in enemy territory. And also he's not, presumably he isn't aware of the 3D maneuver gear, because he lived outside of the walls, and has always been out there, presumably. Another theory is it could be Armin's grandfather, which is pretty weird. But totally plausible nonetheless. Although he was said to have died in the kind of second, or when all the peasants basically were told to go and fight. But he could have survived and become a Titan and stayed outside the walls. Although he would know about the 3D maneuver gear, maybe not a lot, because he was just a civilian and an old man. He's also old again, feature-wise. Could lead to him being the ape or beast titan. Another one that everyone seems to be saying is it could be Eren's great-grandfather or great-great-grandfather, so it would be Grisha's dad or his grandfather even. Another pretty sound deduction, it could also imply that Aaron's family, at least his father's side, is part of the royalty, because we know that the beast or ape titan has the coordinate ability like Aaron does. He can control the titans, and the ability is known to be a feature or a titan feature from the royal family. And if Aaron has it and this beast titan has it, it's possible them two are related, and obviously if they're related, it's presumably grandfather or great grandfather, which would make a lot of sense. But that would also mean Aaron's part of royalty. So how would Krista or Historia, and how does that royalty go? Or maybe the Reese is kicked out the Jaegers. We don't know how, that could be totally possible. But it's interesting it could be totally some random character we've never seen or heard of. It's very unlikely they do that. It could be a totally new character, but it's totally possible. But my main bet is on it being Annie's father. Obviously we know it can't be Grisha. It could be one of Aaron's ancestors, or that's totally plausible as well. But yeah, those were my theories on who the identity of the ape/beast titan could be. Anyway, as always, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye now.